to, I call it the Trump crash, when he became president and launched his meme coin. That's kind of where we're at right now. Go ahead, go zoom out, check me. So all the gains from the last year in crypto, we've completely erased. Shows you how fragile this market is and how easily you can get stomped out. But it's also a massive buying opportunity. I'm gonna go into this. So it seems like every morning that I woke up on this trip that I'm on, traveling the country, it looks like my portfolio just keeps going lower and lower and lower. And at a rapid pace. I mean, some of the projects that are large caps are down 40 and 50%. And I sit here and I tell you guys that my strategy is 70 to 80% in large caps because they don't get hit as hard, but they're getting hit just as hard as my low caps, Tharwa and Pinlink. Yeah, I'm tired of it. Of course, I'm sure you are too. But for those of you that are just getting into crypto the last couple weeks, last couple of months, even the last year, this is a great opportunity for you. And I can flip it around and tell you that also the people that have been with me since 2022 and 2023 that bought even lower than where we are today in a lot of projects that are still in profit by hundreds of percent actually in a lot of projects. This is also a buying opportunity for you as well. And like I said yesterday, we could go lower. I'm not gonna sit here and try to predict this fucking market. All I know is that it's common sense that they will pump it into the end of the year. And even if we go into a full-blown recession, stock market starts to tank, real estate starts to tank, the world gets flipped upside down, the Fed will take out their monetary fucking AR-15 bazooka fucking whatever it is that they got, and they're just gonna fucking inject the market with liquidity. They're gonna inject the market with lower rates, thus creating liquidity. That has been the moment that we've all been waiting for. You cannot take monetary policy from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s, because in 2008, we changed the script and we started printing money, and you can't stop now. You can only print your way out of it into a new asset class. Bing! Hello. That's why the administration, BlackRock, and many other huge corporations are dipping into crypto heavily. The patience game and the dollar cost averaging game has never been more prevalent ever in the history of crypto. We've seen the largest liquidation of almost $20 billion, which is 10x. That's 1,000% bigger than any liquidation we ever saw. And it wasn't because the system's broken, crypto. It wasn't because a collapse in a stable coin. It wasn't because of a collapse in a crypto. Nothing caused that other than tweet from Donald Trump and massive manipulation. There is no real reason for the markets to dump the way it did. Or did that actually happen all over the place? Because people are arguing it didn't happen with the stock market. But let me show you something. The same day that we saw that massive liquidation in crypto, where we're going back to right now, just slowly bleeding you down now, that same spike happened in the stock market. But remember, the stock market's $100 trillion market versus a $3.5 to $4 trillion market in crypto. So these swings are way worse in a smaller market versus the stock market. You could see the same amount of money or more come out of the stock market, and the stock market will only drop a few percentage points, whereas cryptos will drop 30, 40, and 50%. Because remember, it is a finite small market class. Same type of dip in the stock market doesn't excite a bunch of people to go buy. Well, because the same amount of money coming out of the stock market barely moves it. But crypto, you're buying projects that are 30, 40, and 50% lower than they were the day before. I mean, this is the last month in crypto. You have projects that were massive, massive players in the game, down 42%, 38%. For those of you that are going to be like, what about this crypto? What about that crypto? And point out a crypto that's down that I've talked about it and be a troll. You can do that with every single crypto that any person that you like or dislike has talked about. It's part of the game, you small-minded human. These are opportunities, you guys. Just on the day, another 7, 10, 7, 7, 9, 7. Look at this, H-bar down 11%. I thought H-bar was this massive project that was going to change the world. What happened? Oh my God, I thought World Liberty Fi was going to be the next big thing. I thought XPL or Morpho Pepe, I thought Aster. Oh my God, I thought all these cryptos were going to be the next big thing, and they're all down. Equivalent? Huh, what is going on? I'll make it really simple. I'm going to sum it up with this. This has been a long video. Still glad you're here. If you're still here, make sure you guys like and share. And if you're not following yet, make sure you follow. I'm going to leave you with this. The only way that the institutions can get new buyers in is give them an opportunity like this. The market makers, they liquidate longs and shorts. People leveraging their crypto. It's kind of like Vegas, but for the stock market and crypto. We have geopolitical shit going crazy, and I'm no expert in it, but we've had multiple wars or almost wars. We have a media that's not really media anymore. It's a propaganda wing. We have a president who came in and said, I'm going to go to fucking town and I'm going to do what I want, what I think is right to fix a country, whether you believe in it or not. That's not the point. That's going to bring volatility. We have mixed numbers on job reports. Are they up? Are they down? What was real during the Biden administration? What's real during the Trump administration? You have the largest divide of American citizens ever. And on top of all of that, you have a government shutdown that's going on 18 days. So what do? You ignore the noise, everything that I just said. You don't pay attention to it because your life is not going to get better if you focus on all of the bullshit. Your bags are not going to get better if you focus on all of the bullshit. What you do is you focus on you. You make yourself better. You keep buying your projects. You keep dollar cost averaging. You keep on learning. You let all of the noise pass while the rest of the world, while everybody else is paying attention to it, they're looking over here and you're looking over here. If you don't believe me, go ask the people that are not in crypto, the ones that you know are not really in crypto. Not me, not the people you follow, because we get it, but most of the world doesn't. And ask them, are you buying crypto right now? What do you think about crypto? Again, markets are absolutely decimated and they're still not paying attention. And they're only going to pay attention when they are forced to. When their 401k says, you should allocate to crypto. You should allocate to this fund. It has Bitcoin, Cardano, Solana, XRP, all of these different cryptos in it. Just like they do in the 401k. That's when we're up massive amounts. That's when you're up thousands of %. And you stuck it out. And everybody else starts to come in because they're forced to come in. Right now, they're not paying attention because they're not forced to come in. We all want that banana zone, right? Like the stock market, that massive, massive banana zone. Well, this is where we are with adoption with Bitcoin and crypto. Comparative, showed this yesterday, to the .com boom. Do you get it now? 1997, 1998. And what did we see in the next 4 and 5 years? The largest wealth transfer in history was the internet. Don't miss the next one. Again, if you're still here, make sure you guys like, share, follow. Check out the Telegram and the Stan link. We'll see you guys soon.